We are 2 minutes away from liftoff. The following is a presentation of Snowman Sportsnet. For fans, by fans. All heart, all action. For the fans, and from the heart. Let's go. And good afternoon, everyone. Brian Snow here with you. I got to get the scoreboard updated. I will do that right now. It's the Dallas Wings and the Indiana Fever coming off of a big win over the Atlanta Dream on Friday. Turned out to be a blowout. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going. As I look for the scoreboard that I need, y'all are going to listen. I always love taking the fans behind the scenes and taking their suggestions and rolling with it. That's why I love doing the behind the scenes work, so you all can see the changes that I make on the fly. And we are 4 minutes away from tip-off. That's why I'm messing around here. All right. Callie Greenshields is here with us. RC is here with us as we get you ready for today's game. I got cats fighting in the background, so if you hear some noise, it's the two boys. It's Pumpkin and Binks that are going at it. Here, leave there. We'll leave this one right here. And what I'm also trying to figure out is how to. I have an idea. What I'm also trying to figure out is how I can display the chat while I'm looking at my screen. Okay, we got that. We're gonna make a quick change as we go here to Canva. Callie is with us. Says good afternoon, everyone. RC, I love this game. Says have a great fun, brilliant broadcast stream. Snowbro, thank you. Gualberto Garcia, I hope I did not butcher your first name. Says Snowman, thank you for doing the broadcast. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it. And today is going to be very important. Snowman is here, says the playmaker. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. You know what? Brian got an idea. Let's go here and here. We got 2 minutes before tip. We are 2 minutes away from tip off. Oh, don't do that. Okay. All right. All right. Here's that. Let's go over here. Move this over here. All right. Now, scoreboard. What's the first one I created? What's the first one? Okay, that's the one I need. That's the one I need. So we go to that site. We go basketball. We go WNBA. Give that a click. And that one's ready. And now we come into OBS. And I know everybody. Wait a minute. Oh, nobody can hear me. There we go. No, not that one. That one. Okay. All right. So to the scoreboard we go. Sophie's jersey sold out, so I came for the original. I love it. I love it. I love the fans in the WNBA. Absolutely love them. Okay. That's the scoreboard I need. Okay, we got to go and there we are. I'll leave the WNBA logo up there. It's what I'm covering. All right. Oop. Dang nabbit. Stop. Doggone microphone. There. Stay there. All right. Dallas Wings and the Indiana Fever coming up next. As you see me fight with the microphone, as always. Wouldn't be a broadcast if I didn't have any technical issues, right? Callie said, Callie is putting up the first trivia question. Paige and Caitlin were once teammates. What team and when? Paige Bueckers versus Caitlin Clark. Let's go. Absolutely. It's the second time these two teams have played each other. All right, time for some basketball. They're showing a lot of Indiana Fever highlights. That's what I got to put in the intro. You know what? The hell with this. Okay, I'm going to be late for tip-off because there's something I need to do. And I need to do it right now. Man, I am sick and I'm sick and tired of this. I'm tired. All right, y'all. Give me a minute. Quit. All right. Hold on a minute. You know, and I hate I hate when this happens. Absolutely hate it. Sorry. Sorry. Don't mean to swear. It's just I hate some of these services. I do. But I've got to do this. I've got to do this. So I'm going to do that. And it's 103. Gualberto Garcia, Caitlin Clark, and Paige Bueckers, two of the most exciting young WNBA players today. Absolutely right. Abso-damn-lutely. Sorry. I am sorry if I show a little frustration. It's just with everything that's going on and how I want to do this and bring this to you guys. I know I'm going to be late for the tip, so please forgive me. Please forgive me. I beg of you. Please forgive me. All right. I got that situated. All right. Come on. I should get an error message and I want to fix it. There we are. Come on, y'all. All right. Wings up 2-0. They're getting started. I'm trying to get the game to you guys. Okay. 9:18 left in the first. 3-pointer goes down, and it's 3-2 Indiana. And I bet you it was Caitlin Clark that hit that three, and I missed it. Dag nabbit. Wings grab the lead, 4-3. Come on, man. All right. More way to skin a cat. Doggone it. My wife doesn't like me using that phrase because there are 3 cats in the house. And she always goes, "Don't skin the cat." I'm not going to skin the cat, honey. 8:49 left in the first. I apologize again for the lack of play-by-play. They got started. My system did not reset. Dallas in the road white uniforms, as Bueckers has it outside to Yiru for a baseline jump. That is good. And it's 4-3 Dallas. I'm going to be a little behind on the feed. I know that. I realize that. Do not post any spoilers in the chat, please. It's Dallas in the white uniforms traveling right to left. That ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Dallas. And it was Caitlin Clark that banged home that three. Oh man, I hate when that happens. They go to Paige Bueckers, baseline jump, got it, 6-3 Dallas. Caitlin Clark brings it up. Indiana in the home blues, top and bottom, yellow numbers. Up bounce pass to Kelsey Mitchell. She lays it in. 6-5 our score. 8:20 for the first. Ogunbowale plays it out front. I didn't see the lineups. Here's Bueckers against the double team. Bounce pass stolen by Clark. Clark on the fly all the way in, lays it in. She's got 5 in the game. And Indiana grabs the lead 7-6. Here's a three out of the corner by Ogumake. No good. Long rebound. Chase down Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell flying all the way in. Lefty layup is good. 9-6 in favor of the Fever. And 7:44 remaining in the first quarter. Indiana travels left to right on your internet radio dial. Quinterly has it off to the right. Holds and looks out front to Yeru. Yeru fakes, finds Bueckers on the left wing. Bueckers guarded by Lexi Hall. Back to the right side for Yeru. Gumbawali in the corner. Quinterly with a scissor dribble out front. Stops. Free throw line jumper. Good at the shot clock buzzer. 9-8 our score. 7:15 for the first. Here's Caitlin Clark in the front court. Gets a screen from Natasha Howard. Bounce pass to Howard all the way to the hoop. Missed the layup. Rebound taken down by Dallas. And now they have a chance to get the lead as they have it in the front court. Quinterly off to the left. Quinterly, the rookie from West Virginia, plays it out front to Yeru. Bueckers has it on the right side. The outstanding rookie from Connecticut. Backdoor cut Yeru. Lefty layup. Good. And Indiana goes, Dallas goes up 10-9. Caitlin Clark walks it up. Clark across the timeline into the front court, dancing on the dribble against Quinterly. Clark on the drive all the way to the hoop, throws the shot up. Nope, but a foul called, and Caitlin Clark shoots a pair. It's good to see Caitlin Clark in attack mode. All right, folks, at the first time out, I will tell you the emergency that's going on here and the help that I need. You all probably can't see it on the screen. I'll make sure I put it up on the screen here in a moment. I am so disorganized, and I hate that. Caitlin Clark to the free throw line, looking for points 6 and 7 on the afternoon. The first free throw is good. 6:34 left in the first, tied at 10. Caitlin Clark has 6 points so far here in the first quarter. The second attempt on the way, good. 7 points for Caitlin Clark in the first quarter, and it's 11-10 in favor of the Indiana Fever. Quinterly has it out front, dancing on the dribble against Caitlin Clark, moves to the right, back left, Ogumake. Ogumake rubs off the screen. Quinterly, a three-pointer from the left, is good. 13-11, Dallas Wings with the lead. Remember, the Indiana Fever came out like a house of fire in Dallas at American Airlines Center and blew out to a 22-point lead. That dump it low to Boston. Boston fakes, right-hand hook, baseline, rolls off, and the rebound taken down by Dallas. And here they come. Right to left as Paige Bueckers has it, works off the screen. Over the top pass to Gumbawali, a three from the corner, no good. Rebound tipped twice, comes down to the wings. Out front, Yeru down to Bueckers. A deep three. Got it. 16-11. Caitlin Clark in the front court, dancing on the dribble. Lost the dribble, able to get it back to Boston. Now back to Clark in the lane. Dump pass Howard. She shoots it in. Natasha Howard with 4, and the lead is 3, 16-13. Quinterly in the front court. Plays it to Bueckers on the right wing. Bueckers back left. Gumbawale's 3 is missed, and the rebound taken down by Lexi Hall. Outlet pass Caitlin Clark. Clark on the fly in the front court. Now has it to Natasha Howard, driving in. Shoots it up, no good, but a foul called on J.J. Quinterly. That'll be her first. And Natasha Howard shoots a pair. I don't know why I'm so uncertain about this, about doing this. Howard's free throw, good, 16-14. I got to correct something here. (16-14) our score. Natasha Howard with another free throw. It's on the way. Nope. Gesseldoder, number 18, has the picks off the rebound and now has it in the front court against Natasha Howard. Louisa Gesseldoder plays it to J.J. Quinterly. Quinterly dancing on the dribble off to the left. Now on the drive, left baseline, comes up shooting. Nope, foul call, Natasha Howard. 2 free throws coming after this timeout. 4:49 left in the first. It's the Dallas Wings 16 and the Indiana Fever 14 on your internet home for the Indiana Fever, the Indiana Sports Hub, and Snowman Sportsnet. All right. Why is this glowing? Doesn't. Oh, man. Okay. I know what to do. Just a second. All right. Let me put this up here. As I'm taking the suggestion from Callie, no commercials. So you all are going to see all the changes I'm going to make on the fly. All right. Now I have an emergency here in the household and I need you guys' help. And if you can help me and my family with either some grocery money or the main thing is a battery for my wife's truck. And I want to surprise her. I want to surprise her by getting the money we need for that today. So that is going to remain on your screen. So if anybody can help with a Cash App donation so we can get the battery tomorrow and my son will come over and do the deed, that would be so appreciative. I mean that. And I love you guys. I would be so appreciative. The goal is $200 today. In fact, dang it. All right. I'm going to use it. Hold on a minute. Okay, that's better. I think. All right. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right. We got to edit that. We got some edits to do. 16-14 as we come back to play. The Dallas Wings and the Indiana Fever. Lineups on the floor for Dallas goes Gesseldoder, Agumbawale, Bueckers, Hines Allen is on the floor, and Alicia James. Boston, Mitchell, KK Timpson's on the floor, Sophie Cunningham's on the floor, and Ari McDonald is on the floor as Caitlin Clark gets a breather. There we go. There we go. That's what I needed right there. Right there. Clark gets a breather. A little instruction from Stephanie White. As free throws coming after the timeout. All right, can y'all see everything? Can y'all see everything? Okay. All right. Free throw is good, 17-14 in favor of the Dallas Wings. The second attempt on the way by James. It's good. AB Media is here from Indianapolis, Indiana. And now Dallas turns on the pressure as Aaliyah Boston brings it across into the front court, hands to Ari McDonald. McDonald, the veteran from Arizona, has it out front between the rings. Plays it to Aaliyah Boston. Boston with the back door to Kelsey Mitchell. She shoots it in. Mitchell, the all-star from Ohio State, cuts the lead down to 2 at 18-16. Gesseldoder has it up front. If I mess up her name, please forgive me. On the move is Hines Allen. All the way to the hoop. Shoots it up, no good. Rebound picked off by Ari McDonald. Chance to tie for the Fever. McDonald in the front court outside left. McDonald standing dribble. Now attacks all the way to the basket. Fakes. A pitch out. A 3-ball for Cunningham. Splash! 19-18. Indiana regains the lead and 4 minutes left in the first. Paige Bueckers has it in the front court. Waves off the screen.
Bueckers dancing on the dribble with a left hand. Out front against Sophie Cunningham. Bueckers on the move off the Gumbawali screen. Gumbawali fakes, now drives in from the left and shoots it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Timpson. KK Timpson ahead to Aaliyah Boston. Boston in the front court, working the right side of the lane. Now finds Cunningham, stops, over the top pass to Boston, right baseline. Boston backs in on Gesseldorfer, fakes, lean in, flip, good. 21-18. The Fever lead by 3 and 3:29 left in the first. This is a 7-0 run in the last minute 25 for the Indiana Fever. Gesseldorfer with a lefty hook, good. 21-20. 3:18 for the first. Harvey McDonald brings it up. McDonald in the front court, standing dribble outside right, outside left, bounce pass to Aaliyah Boston. She gets fouled by Hines Allen. That's her first. I'm gonna get her names right. I'm gonna get their names right. I swear to God, I am. Thank you all. And again, thank you all for being with me as I try everything. Here's a three. Splash for Kelsey Mitchell. 24-20. Indiana leads by 4 and 3 minutes left in the first. Here's a bounce pass to Hines Allen, and we get an offensive foul. Mitchell comes down off the screen and splashed home a three. As Mitchell remains on the floor, 3 minutes left in the first. McDonald brings it up. Front court to the right. Out front, Damaris Dantas is on the floor. Dantas, along with Timpson, Cunningham, McDonald, and Mitchell. In the right corner is Dantas. Dantas backs in on Hines Allen. Fadeaway shot, left baseline, no good. Rebound tip comes down to the Dallas Wings as McCowan brings it down. Bueckers has it outside left. Bueckers works off the McCowan screen. Plays it left corner. A 3-try on the way. Good. 24-23. And now a steal by Bueckers. She comes up shooting left of the key. No good. Rebound taken down by Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the fly in the front court. Drives in on McCowan. A pitch back out to McDonald. She tries a three. Rebound Bueckers. Again, Dallas looks for the lead. Paige Bueckers trots it up. I would love to be doing this in person at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And one of these days I will. A left corner three on the way. Nope. Rebound chased down by Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham brings it up. Sophie Cunningham has it front court to the left. Now works at left baseline. Retreats back outside to Dantas. Dantas holds and looks. Bounce pass underneath. Kelsey Mitchell goes up. Lost the ball. Timpson able to get it back. And now we get a foul underneath. Baseline left. Caitlin Clark, who's back in the lineup, will bring it in. Nope, they'll bring it in. Foul line extended left. A bounce pass and play to Hines Allen. And now Clark has it out front. Clark with 7 early points. Bounce pass to KK Timpson. She lost the ball. Hines Allen with a steal. Allen with a pitch out to Bueckers. A deep three from the right. Long rebound chased down by Bueckers. Pitch out left corner. Left corner to James. She comes up shooting. Missing. Rebound McCowan. Underneath, the layup is good. 25-24. Dallas leads by 1 and 1:10 remaining in the first. I know what I forgot to put up here. Here's Clark on the drive all the way to the hoop, lays it in. She's got 9. 9 points in the first quarter. No, she missed the layup. I beg your pardon. Now they scramble underneath, and it comes out to McDonald. Pitch out Caitlin Clark. 50 seconds for the first. I thought she made the layup. Something was blocking my feet. Dantas bounce pass underneath to Timpson. She shoots it in, and Indiana regains the lead. 26-25. 40 seconds for the first. Bueckers to Hines Allen out front. Bounce pass back to Bueckers. Bueckers on the drive, left of the lane, comes up shooting, hitting. And now we get a whistle out front. Next Saturday is the WNBA All-Star Game, and yours truly will have the alternative play-by-play call for it. Yes, I will do the All-Star game. Matter of fact, I'll make it a chat. I'll make it a chat decision. Paige Bueckers 7 early points. Caitlin Clark has 9. Clark comes across into the front court. 26 seconds. 16 on the shot clock. 10 difference. Clark deep dribble outside left. Guarded by Paige Bueckers. Two of the stars of the WNBA going at it today. Clark on the drive off the double screen. Deep three from the right. Long rebound, Dantas. Dantas with a pitch out to Cunningham. She tries the three. Rebound, KK Timpson. Back up. Scores! And the Fever have the lead. 5.1 left in the first. They come into Bueckers. Gives it back to Hines Allen. 3, 2, 1. Allen on the drive. Forces a shot up. Nope. She made the bucket, but it will not count. It was after the buzzer. And at the end of one, it's Indiana 28, Dallas 27. All right. Now that I got that situated, let's get some other things situated, shall we? No, that's not it. Should I make the ticker? Okay, about the ticker. Should I make it lengthwise or should I just leave it the way it is? Okay. There we are. All right. So I think we finally got that fixed. Got that. Got that. Kenneth Clark is here. So say, my friend, how are you doing today? I'm doing good today, and you are streaming this All-Star game and the home run derby. I haven't made a decision on the home run derby. I have not made a decision on that yet. All right. Speaking of All-Star games, the Major League Baseball All-Star game is this Tuesday, I think. Should I do that one also? Put a one in the chat if you want me to cover the MLB All-Star game. I know you want me to cover the WNBA All-Star game. That's next Saturday. I will do play-by-play for that one. Okay. Where'd my phone go? There it is. Rising Rhino in the house. Hey, Snowman. What's up, Rhino? How you doing, buddy? Guys, go check out Rising Rhino for all things football, all things Colorado Avalanche, and all things Denver Nuggets. Kenneth Clark gave me a 1 for the Major League Baseball All-Star game. Should I do it? Give me one of the... What the... Give me one in the chat if you want to do the MLB All-Star game. Get out of here. 28-27, the Indiana Fever have the lead at the end of one. Okay, all the Fever games are on the calendar, which is great. And I'm trying to make a $200 goal today in a Cash App donation so I can help my wife get a battery for her truck. So we'll see what happens here. Do not put in 2019 under 19 women's basketball World Cup in Bangkok, Thailand, playing for Team USA. Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark on the same team. Chris Koklanus in his first year as the coach of the Dallas Wings, as they have it in the front court to Hines Allen, shoots it in, and quickly Dallas regains the lead, 29-28. I missed Caitlin Clark's first three-point goal because it was having a few problems here. On the left side is Caitlin Clark. Works off the screen from Dantas. Clark on the drive into the lane. Fakes. Comes back outside to McDonald. 5 on the clock. Out front, McDonald for 3. Splash! 31-29. Indiana by a deuce and 9:20 for the first. Quinterly has it in the front court. Now to McCowan. Back to Quinterly. Quinterly on the drive in from the left. Throws it back outside to Hines Allen. Now to Ogunbowale. Hines Allen on the right wing. Hines Allen lost the ball, able to get it back. Hines Allen on the drive and on Dantas. Does she step out of bounds? Yes, she steps out of bounds. (31-29). The Indiana Fever lead. As Caitlin Clark on the drive, bounce pass underneath. Kelsey Mitchell, what a pass. Was that to Mitchell? That was to Natasha Howard with a bucket. 33-29, 8:44 left in the half. I'm sorry I'm so disorganized. I'm just worried about a lot of things at once, and I'm trying to take care of it to the best of my ability. Here's McCowan, back to Quinterly on the left wing. Quinterly holds and looks, starts to dribble against Caitlin Clark. 8 on the clock. Quinterly out front. Bounce pass tipped by Clark and stolen. Trying to go behind the back, couldn't keep it in play. Whoops. Doggone it. Misspelled the word. Caitlin Clark, guarded by guards J.J. Quinterly. Quinterly flying in the hole, shoots it up, banks it in. Or do they wipe it out? They wipe it out. They wiped it out. Sophie Cunningham will pull the trigger as the Fever lead. Oh, shucks. Okay, we're back to play. Clark is fouled out front by Agumbawale. Agumbawale knows she's fouled. She fouled her. They have it in play to McDonald. Out front, Caitlin Clark. A long 3. Rimming, no. McCowan the rebound. Chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with a long one. Agumbawale in the front court. Agumbawale dancing on the dribble outside right. Hands it to McCowan. McCowan on the move. Finds Quinterly. Quinterly over the top pass to McCowan. She goes up, lost the ball. Able to get it back and shoots it in off the glass. 33-31. 7:45 left in the half as Clark has it in the front court. Caitlin Clark out front to Demirs Dantas. Dantas on the move to the right. Picks up the ball. Hands it to Ari McDonald. McDonald scissor dribble off to the right. 9 to shoot. Over the top pass into Dantas. Dantas backs in and walked. Uh-oh. Shucks. There we go. Quinterly has it in the front court. Dallas trails by 2. Quinterly outside left, up pass low left. McCowan backs in on Aaliyah Boston. Throws the hook up, no good. Caitlin Clark the rebound. Outlet pass to McDonald. Or to Kelsey Mitchell. Now to Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive. In from the right. Lays it in. (35-31). And Aaliyah Boston collects the defensive rebound. The outlet pass to Cunningham flying in. Shoots it in. Indiana by 6 and timeout Dallas. Two great assists from Caitlin Clark. 1 to Boston and then 1 to Cunningham. And that forces a timeout by the Wings. 6:53 left in the second quarter. It's the Fever 37 and the Dallas Wings 31 on your internet alternative play-by-play home for the Indiana Fever. It is Snowman Sportsnet and the Indiana Sports Hub. All right. I'm trying to get doggone it. All right. I must apologize for not being as organized as I usually am. Just so much stuff has happened, and I'm just trying to get help and trying to get my wife's truck back on. Wings called a timeout as we have we have an initiated replay. Yeah, I'll ask. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Man, I don't know. I sometimes, just think I'm not worth all this, but I know I am, and I know I can get it right, and I will get it right. And a closed mouth don't get fed, and a closed mouth don't allow a husband to be a hero for his wife and family. All right. I got a couple things in motion, including doing an audio book. I have to say thank you guys for just sticking with me. I appreciate it. Rising Reynolds is just in a football frenzy. Yeah, I caught part of your streams yesterday, man. You do a great job. Rising, if y'all haven't had a chance to check out Rising Rhino, please do. He does a wonderful job with his streams, with his football coverage. Makes me want to step my game up and do better. And I want to step my game up and do better. Let's see if we can get a couple of new subscribers in also today. If you like what you see and what you hear, how about a like? How about a share? How about a subscription to the channel? Become a member of the channel, and you can also help the channel out with a Cash App donation to $ Tallman Dr. K50, especially today as we got an emergency going on. Here's a Euro 3. That's no good. Rebound run down by Kelsey Mitchell. Hands to Caitlin Clark. 6-point lead for Indiana. Paige and Caitlin both with 7 points. Bounce pass out front. Aaliyah Boston. 15-footer. Yes. 39-31. Indiana Fever lead by 8. This is their biggest lead of the contest. J.J. Quinterly has it in the front court. Works away to the left off the Paige Bueckers screen. And Clark on there to the steal. And Clark on the drive all the way. Shoots it up. No good. Follow Cunningham. Good. Caitlin Clark is down. But she is back. She is back up. Okay. She's racing back the other way. Good. Quinterly in the front court. Over the top pass into Yeru. Yeru fake. Shoot. Scores. 41-33. 8-point Indiana lead, 5:50 remaining in the first half. Kendrick with our next trivia, Callie Greenshields with our next trivia question. We'll put that up on the screen in a moment. Aaliyah Boston dancing on the dribble outside right now. Hands to Kelsey Mitchell, 9 on the clock. Mitchell with a deep three from the right corner, no good. Rebound, volleyball back outside to Cunningham. Whips a pass to Howard on the baseline, drives in and shoots it in. Natasha Howard with 6, and the lead is 10, 43-33, and 5:20 remaining in the first half. Quinterly has it in the front court. Quinterly, a standing dribble, plays it back to Gisododer. Over the top pass into Agumbawale. Agumbawale bounce pass outside to Quinterly. Three ball from the right, no good. Rebound run down by Sophie Cunningham. Back come the Fever on the push. Over the top pass to Tasha Howard. Flying in, lays it in. What a pass from Cunningham. 45-33. Indiana with their biggest lead at a dozen, and Dallas wants time. 5:01 left in the half. It's the Fever 45 and the Wings 33 on your home for the alternative play-by-play universe, Snowman Sportsnet. Today's game marks the first time Paige and Caitlin have shared the floor since when? That's a great trivia question. Let's put that up there. Today's game marks the first time, actually second, because Paige didn't play in Dallas. Marks the first time Paige and Caitlin Clark have shared the floor since when? That's a great question. That's a great question. Oops. Doggone it. Sending a text to a friend of mine. So please be patient with me. Yes, I am clearly distracted. I know I'm distracted. Should I do the Major League Baseball All-Star game, folks? If you think I should, put a 1 in the chat. If not, put a 0. All right. There's that. Send that. Taylor's Soap. Is it Soapy? I think it is. I think he's got the right answer. April 5th, 2024. UConn and Iowa. I think it was an Elite 8 game. I'm trying to do this off of memory. I think it was an Elite 8 game. Garcia says since the Final Four tournament. Callie, you can give the answer. I think someone's got it. I think someone has got it. Tomorrow is my grandma and my cousin's birthday. Well, happy early birthday to them. Happy early birthday. Mine is a week from tomorrow. And yes, I will be doing a birthday stream for that because I'm trying to get some funds in for the household. All right, 45-33 in favor of the Indiana Fever. If you like what you see and what you hear, how about a like? How about a share? How about a subscribe? And if you can help the family out with a donation, I really appreciate it. Caitlin Clark taking a seat for this stretch. She's missed 9 games this season due to injuries, including the first matchup between Paige and Caitlin. And they're taking a look at the replay of when Caitlin Clark got knocked down by Bueckers. Quinterly has it out front, holds and looks, finds Yiru. Yiru to Bueckers out front, 10 on the clock. Bueckers on the move to the left, keeps her dribble against Mitchell. Bounce pass to the corner. Ragiso Dolder 3 is off the back rim, and a loose ball foul against J.J. Quinterly. (45-33) in favor of the Indiana Fever. And from this latest injury, Indiana's 1-1. They lost to Golden State, and then they beat up Atlanta. Every game this season will be streamed live on this channel in alternative play-by-play fashion. So tell your friends who love the Fever to tune in here. Out front, Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell on the drive, right baseline, all the way in on Yeru. Lays it in. Kelsey Mitchell with 6. And it's a 14-point Indiana lead, 47-33, and 4:15 left in the half. Gieseldorfer plays it to Quinterly. Quinterly on the drive to the right baseline. Now gets into the lane, fakes, shoots, layup, miss. Ball tapped on the floor to Mitchell. Outlet pass McDonald. Ironman McDonald bounce pass underneath to Natasha Howard. Shoots it in. Natasha Howard with 8. And it's a 16-point lead. 3:53 remaining in the half. And give it to Yeru. Down low left. On the drive with a reverse layup. Good. 49-35 and 3:43 remaining in the first half. Out front, Aaliyah Boston. Boston not scoring much today. Here's Mitchell on the drive into the lane. Lean in, flip. Got it. Kelsey Mitchell with 13. And the lead is 16, 51-33. On the drive, left baseline is Quinterly. Has to get the pass away and does. It's on the floor. It's still loose. And McDonald to steal. 2-on-1. McDonald on the fly. Over the top pass. Natasha Howard lays it in. 53-35. And Indiana's cooking. They've outscored them 25-8 so far in the second quarter. Here's Bueckers dancing on the dribble out front. Over the top pass in the corner to Gieseldorfer. Holds and looks, finds Bueckers. Over the top, Gieseldorfer goes up. Her shot's blocked. Ball on the floor, taken by Natasha Howard. Indiana on the run, left to right. Natasha Howard on the drive, in from the left. Circles back, comes back outside to Boston. Boston holds and looks, starts her dribble. Keeps it, 15 on the clock. Got plenty of time. Hands to Mitchell. Mitchell with a fake, back to Boston. Right baseline jumper. Got it! 55-35, Indiana leads by 20. Holy catfish. Caitlin Clark will come back on the floor in just a moment for Indiana. She wants in on the fun. Aaliyah Boston, 6 points and 4 rebounds so far. 2:20 for the half. Yeru has it on the right wing. Holds and looks, finds Bueckers, and Bueckers is fouled. Indiana has been getting on the break, and that's something they do very, very well. Showing replays of the great passing by the Indiana Fever. This is the Fever team we expected all year. Lexi Hall, a steal. Hands to Caitlin Clark with a wraparound dribble. Clark on the fly in the front court. Over the top pass, Lexi Hall 3. Bang! 58-35, Indiana by 23. And 1:57 left in the first half. McCowan out front to Bueckers. She'll try to answer, and does. 58-38. 1:48 left in the first half as Boston trots it up. Boston in the front court. Hands to Caitlin Clark. Clark on the move against McCowan. Steps back, finds Boston. Boston on the drive into the lane. Right-hand layup. Good! And a foul called. 60-38. 1:36 left in the first half and a free throw to come. Now, in the third quarter, the last time these two teams played, Dallas made their move to get back in the game. In this case, being on your home floor, you gotta shut the door. The free throw is good for Aaliyah Boston. Everybody got birthdays in July. Rising Rhino's birthday is tomorrow. Kenneth Clark and Taylor are correct. Yep, April 5th, 2024. In a Final Four matchup. Here's a steal. Outlet pass Mitchell. Layup good. Layup no good. 1:20 for the half. They dump it underneath to McCowan. Swings the hook shot up. No good. Ball tipped. McCowan had the offensive rebound. It comes back outside and a loose ball foul called against Indiana. Tuesday in Boston, it's the Fever and the Connecticut Sun. We'll have that game for you. In fact, we will have all the Fever games and the WNBA All-Star game. Decided going to do it. McCowan's layup missed. Ball tapped on the floor. Clark trying to save it. Does to Dantes, but Clark was out of bounds. Indiana has outscored Dallas 33-11 here in the second quarter. 33 second quarter points. Asia James on the drive. Lefty jumper. Nope. And a loose ball foul against Lexi Hall with 1 minute remaining in the half. I want to call a Caitlin Clark three-point goal before the half is over. I missed the first one, and I want to give everybody in the chat a splash. So, on the whoever makes the next three-point goal for Indiana, can we get a splash in the chat after I say it? Because somebody's going to bang one home. Here's McCowan's free throw. 1 minute for the half. 61-38 Indiana. Highest point total in the first half for the Indiana Fever this year. The second attempt on the way, good. 61-39. Indiana with the ball. If they hit a three, I want to see some splashes in the chat. Lexi Hall in the front court, dancing on the dribble. Now finds Boston. Back to Lexi Hall. Caitlin Clark has it deep on the left wing. 14 to shoot. Clark back up three. Splash! Caitlin Clark with 10. How about some splashes in the chat for that three for Caitlin Clark? 40 seconds for the half. 64-39. And an offensive foul turns the ball over. Caitlin Clark got rid of Asia James and splashed one home from deep. How about a couple more splashes in the chat, folks? Caitlin Clark has it in play. 7 turnovers for Dallas in the second quarter. Here comes Clark on the drive. Gets in the lane. Circles back outside. A Boston three. Short. Rebound taken down by Agumbawale. Back come the wings the other way. 20 on the shot clock. 22 on the game clock. 2 difference. Shot clock to game clock. Agumbawale has it out front. They'll play it from 1. To the left side, Hines Allen. Corner, Asia James, 3. Got it. Yeah, let's make that a thing. Every time the Fever bang home a 3, let's have some splashes in the chat. Damaris Dantes lost the ball out of bounds, stays with Indiana with 3.2 left in the half. 36 second quarter points for the Indiana Fever. Oh, she lost the ball. It belonged to Dallas. Over into Agumbawale. 2-1. Agumbawale on the drive. 20-footer ahead of the key. Good, but they wave it off. Now take a look at it. Initially, they wave it off. Caitlin Clark, most points scored in a half this season. You're looking at it right here with the Indiana Fever. 64 first half points. Natasha Howard has 13. Mitchell 13. Clark with 10. And Clark's 3 for 8 from the field. Howard is 6 for 7. Mitchell 6 for 8 from the floor. There's your big 3 for the Indiana Fever right there. All right, I gotta step off and take a little breather before we get to our halftime activities. So I will take a break. Don't go away. Indiana Fever halftime after this. All right, welcome back. 64 first half points for the Indiana Fever, which represents the most points scored by any team in the first half. It belongs to the Fever, 64 points. Next two games we have, they will go to Connecticut. They will play that at TD Garden in Boston. And then they go to New York the next night to play the defending champion, New York Liberty. Holy cow, what a first half. 16 for Howard, 13 for Mitchell, 10 for 16. Yeah. Oh, gosh. I got it wrong. I'm sorry. Why don't we just take a look at the box score? Box score today presented by BetUS.com for the Dallas Wings. They were led by Yiru and Paige Bueckers. They both had 10. A pair for Giesel-Soder, Luisa Giesel-Soder. She's from Germany. She had 2 points. Arika Agumbawali scoreless in the first half in 17 minutes. That's crazy. Paige Bueckers 10, Quinterly 5. Those are your starters. Maisha Hines-Allen was scoreless. Tyera McCowan had 5 points off the bench, 8 off the bench for Asia James, and Haley Jones finished with a pair. For the Indiana Fever, they were led by Natasha Howard and Kelsey Mitchell, each with 13 points. Caitlin Clark had 10, Aaliyah Boston 9, and Lexi Hall 3, a big 3 at the tail end of the first half. KK Timpson 4, 9 points for Sophie Cunningham off the bench. She has been dynamite off the bench. Irene McDonald with 3. So the first half belongs to the Indiana Fever. Now they have to finish the job and have the second half belong to them as well. As mentioned, our next two games, we go to Connecticut to see the Sun. That'll be from Boston. We'll have that game. They'll have that game for you. This will be the third meeting between the two. And then on Wednesday, we'll have the Fever taking on the New York Liberty. Then, of course, they get the All-Star break off. And the day after my birthday, July 22nd, they go to New York and they face the Liberty before coming home 2 days later to face the Las Vegas Aces. And then on the 27th at the United Center, we'll have this one. They go to Chicago to play the Sky and hopefully complete the sweep of that series. And then to end the month on the 30th, they will host the Phoenix Mercury. Indiana 10-10 on the year coming into this afternoon's game. Are y'all enjoying the play-by-play? And we got a super sticker. And a great question from Kenneth. Can the Fever reach 100 points? I thought they were going to do that on Friday, but they finished with 99 and beating the Fever 99-82. Maria Balin Bakagan, did I get that right? If not, please tell me. She drops us a super sticker. Yay! All right. And I need to give you a soundbite because you did drop a super sticker. That's something I need to do more of. And because you gave us a super sticker, $3 super sticker, that should put me at the $100 threshold, which means I may have a payment coming from YouTube. But I want to get more. I want to do more of this. Where are my sounds? Right here. Okay. We got a $3 super sticker, so you get one of these. And thank you very much for that super sticker. More trivia. Who else played on Team USA under-19 team in 2019? She's in today's starting lineup. She's in today's starting lineup? She's in today's starting lineup. I have a guess, but I want one of the fans to get it first. I want one of the fans to get it first. All right. My boy BGS dropped me a Cash App donation. Thank you for that. So we're getting closer to the goal. I need to get some groceries in the house and a battery for my wife's truck. Battery takes precedence. Battery indeed takes precedence. All right. So we got one big donation in. That is great. That is absolutely great. You guys are wonderful in supporting in supporting these broadcasts here. And for me, it's something that I want to turn into a living. It's something I need to turn into a living, being disabled and all, and just slowly getting my legs back under me. Reading offensive lineman rankings, and they got Trent Williams from my beloved 49ers at 4. Do we have any football fans in the house? If so, put your team down in the chat. Put your football team, either college or pro, in the chat. Let me know who you follow, because we're going to do a lot of football and a lot of basketball this coming year. So I'll put this in the chat and let's see who answers it. And for those of you who know me, there are 2 teams in this household. The Colts for my wife and the 49ers for me. So who's the team that you follow? Put it down in the chat. Let's get the chat. Let's get the chat going. Let's get the engagement going. Because I love when you guys are engaging with us. And if you read that logo right on the left-hand side of your screen, Rising Rhino says, Colts, Colts, Colts. Attaboy. Attaboy. Hey, Rhino, I'm doing all the Colts games this year. I'm going to do all 17 of them. I did that a couple years ago, tried doing it last year, but body didn't cooperate. Kelly Green Shield, splash! Absolutely. Everyone knows what team I follow. I believe that to be the Cowboys. Man, there was a hell of a game yesterday that I wanted to cover, couldn't because my body was just tired. Asia Wilson drops 34 in a 104-102 win over the Valkyries. 34-16. That's her 19th career 30-point double-double. That's the most in WNBA history. So congratulations to Asia Wilson and the Aces. And congrats to the Golden State Valkyries as well. That is a hell of a team. All right? I said it at the top of the year, and I'm going to say it here. That is a hell of a team. They've beaten the Fever twice by double digits. And I'm looking at the schedule. There's an upcoming road trip beginning August 1st. That's on a Friday where they go to Dallas. Then they go to Seattle. They've already beaten them in Seattle. And that was minus Caitlin Clark. Then they go to Los Angeles to play the Sparks. We owe them for stealing the game here. Go to Phoenix to play the Mercury. That's a 4-game road trip. And that will take care of that. And then we host Chicago on August 9th. 3 days later, host Dallas. 3 days after that, we host Washington. And then on the 17th, we go to Connecticut. And as I mentioned, all Fever games will be streamed play-by-play wise right here on Snowman Sportsnet. Let's see who else we got here. Victor Locke is with us from Chicago. Everyone knows what team I follow. Said that's you should cover all the LeBron games. Oh no. Can't do it. This is Rhino giving me mess. All right, this is Rhino giving me mess, and I love what he does. I love what he does. Hey, Rhino, got a question for you. How many games do you think the Colts can win this year? I have them winning 11. I have them going 11-6. Their absolute ceiling, I believe, can be 13-4. The biggest key, and I got to get Matt Taylor back on the show. The biggest key for me for the Colts is their defense on third down. Because the last 2 years, they have been burned to a crisp. They have been burned to a crisp on third down coverage. So if they learn to get off the field on third down and not have any possessions extended, they're going to be good. And also, yeah, you're right, Rhino. It comes down to quarterback play, which prompts this question. You follow the Colts as well as I. Should Daniel Jones be given the keys to the offense right now? I say yes, because he can easily turn and hand the ball to Jonathan Taylor 25 times. Rhino again, defensive coordinator, new defensive coordinator. I'm so happy. I am too. Callie Greenshields, my moderator in chief, says welcome, Maria, and welcome to Maria as well. And I hope I got this right. Maria Balin Bakagan. I hope I got that right. If I butchered it, I am so sorry. If I butchered that name, I am so sorry. All right, let me take a 1-minute breather, and then we'll come back for the second half after this. This. I need some game show stuff. Okay. All right, ready for the third quarter. Starters on the floor for both teams: Yeru, Giesel, Solder, Ogunbowale, Bueckers, and Quinterly. For the Dallas Wings, Howard, Boston, Mitchell, Hull, and CC, Caitlin Clark for the Indiana Fever. Bueckers and Clark each with 10 points. Bueckers 4 for 6, Clark 3 for 8. Each of them has had 2 3-point field goals and 7 assists for Caitlin Clark compared to 4 for Paige Bueckers. That's the matchup that everyone wanted to see. That's the highlight everyone wanted to see, and they're getting it. Caitlin Clark has splashed home 2 3-point field goals, as I mentioned. And the last couple of games, her shot hasn't gone down as consistently as we hoped, so she's been concentrating on dishing out the basketball. So to all you Caitlin Clark haters, I say take that. She's flirting with a double-double already with 7 assists. Dallas balls begin the third quarter. They come left to right in the white tops, white bottoms, navy blue numbers and lettering. J.J. Quinterly on the left wing. Bounce pass out front of Ogunbowale. Held scoreless in the first half. Quinterly out to the right. Met in a double team and a foul called on Aaliyah Boston. That'll be her first and the first team foul. Now they haven't played to Agumbawale. Yeru back to Agumbawale in the left corner. Over the top pass into Yeru. Stolen by Howard. Howard on the drive. Runs into Quinterly. Now gives it to Lexi Hall. Hall on the attack. Drops a bounce pass low, and it's stolen by Yeru. Back they come the other way. Paige Bueckers in the front court. Outside right. Bueckers leans over the dribble. Works off the Gisela Soda screen. Now gives it back to Gisela Doder underneath to Yeru. Lost the ball. Quinterly has it. Now back right side. Gisela Doder tries a three. Nope. Yeru the rebound. And a loose ball foul. Stay here on Caitlin Clark. That is Clark's first foul and 2 team fouls on Indiana here in the third quarter. You reach 5, you get the penalty. Quinterly has it out front. Guarded by Caitlin Clark. Yeru has it left side, back to Quinterly in the left corner. Quinterly comes out on the drive against Leah Boston. They show a double team. Pitch to the right side for Bueckers. She lost it out of bounds. Howard looks to bring it in from three-quarter court. In play it comes to Kelsey Mitchell. Mitchell across the timeline into the front court. Outside left. Mitchell standing dribble. Now works it left in the lane against Bueckers. Mitchell on the attack to Caitlin Clark in the right corner. Clark turns on the dribble. Clark backs in on J.J. Quinterly. Backs in. Turns, faces. 18-footer. Splash! Can we get a splash in the chat for that jump shot from Caitlin Clark? She's got a dozen, and the lead is 24. 66-42, 12 points, 7 assists for Caitlin Clark. Only 1 turnover. She's played great. She has played great today. Not as many turnovers as the last game. Gisela Soder has it out front and a foul called on Lexi Hall. That'll be her second. A dozen for Caitlin Clark in the contest tonight. Everybody has been contributing here. I'm going to take a guess at your trivia question, part 3, and say Aaliyah Boston. Hayes has it out front. Between the circles, Agumbawale foul line jump, missed. Rebound on the floor. Yeru has it back to Agumbawale. A step back 20-footer. Missed that one. Hull the rebound. Outlet pass to Mitchell from Caitlin Clark. She's gotten another assist. And Mitchell with a bucket. Give her 15 on the afternoon. And it's a 26-point lead. 68-42. Holy cow. Paige Bueckers brings it across into the front court. Out front it comes to Gisela Soder. Gisela Soder with a backdoor. Agumbawale fakes right of lane jumper. Rebound taken down by Natasha Howard. Hands to Caitlin Clark. Clark on the fly in the front court. Bounce past Natasha Howard. Runs into people. Fakes. A pitch out Lexi Hall, and we get a foul. That foul is charged to Haley Jones. That is her first, and the team's first. Kenneth, there was a great question asked earlier today. Yes, and he can hit Warren over the middle. Absolutely, Rhino. Bounce pass underneath to Natasha Howard. Missed the layup. Yeru the rebound. Hands to Haley Jones. Jones on the fly in the front court. Over the top pass in the corner to Quinterly. Now they dump a low to Yeru. Backs in on Boston. Turns, shoots, and scores. She's got a dozen. 68-44. 7:29 left in the third. Here comes Caitlin Clark. If we get 100 points, I better see everybody cheering. I better see everybody cheering them on in the chat. Aaliyah Boston 15-footer. Got it. 70-44. 7:13 remaining in the third. Paige Bueckers on the move in the front court. Off to the right. Bueckers on the drive into the lane. Shoots the shot up high. No good. Ball tip. Yeru the loose ball, the rebound, and a loose ball foul against whom? Aaliyah Boston has 11. That foul will be charged, I believe, to Caitlin Clark, and that's her second. 70-44. Holy cow. Bueckers jumper. Rebound chased down by Caitlin Clark and saved it off of Quinterly. Boston able to pick it up. Aaliyah Boston on the fly in the front court. Stops left of the key, gives it to Mitchell. Mitchell assists a dribble off the Boston screen to Boston. 13-footer. Good in the lane. 72-44. Holy cow. 6:40 for the third. The countdown to 100 is on. 28 points away from the magic mark. In the front court is Bueckers. On the left side is Gisela Soder. Gisela Soder holds and looks against Natasha Howard. Back to Bueckers on the right wing. Bueckers, a bounce pass out front. Missed steal. Caitlin Clark on the left side. Asia James, I beg your pardon. She splashes home a three. 72-47. 6:15 remaining in the third. Now, if someone bangs home a three, y'all know what to do in the chat. Here's Caitlin Clark on the move. Clark bounce past Boston. Boston with a fake. Goes up with a right-handed hook. Nope. Ball on the floor. Comes down to Gisel Solder. Hands to Asia James. Now to Bueckers. Bueckers trots it up in the front court. Bueckers over the top pass. Stolen by Clark. Clayton Clark with a steal. Clark in the front court. Races down the lane all the way. Hook pass back outside. Tipped out of bounds. Stays with Indiana. 17 on the shot clock and 5:52 remaining in the third. That was a great pass from Kelsey Mitchell to Aaliyah Boston. And this Indiana team needs to look and play like this. They got to be consistent with this kind of play. Over the top pass into Howard. Back to Cunningham. A three from the right corner. Splash! Everybody up with the splashes. 75-47. 5:40 for the third. Haley Jones in the front court. Outside left. Fakes the handoff to Quinterly. Now a steal. This is McDonald with a steal. McDonald in the front court, bounce pass under Kelsey Mitchell, underneath to Howard, goes back, goes up, nope, but a foul called, and Howard shoots two. Oh, baby, Indiana's running away from Dallas this time and not letting them back in the game. Okay, here's a trivia question for you. It is Aaliyah Boston. Also, the Sky's Haley Van Lith, Sparks Cameron Brinks, and the Dreams Ryan Howard. I knew it was Aaliyah Boston. Free throw no good for Natasha Howard. Here's a trivia question for you, and I'm doing this off the cuff. How many games this year has the Indiana Fever scored 100 points? If you listen to all the games that I've done with the Indiana Fever, you'll know the answer. Second free throw good for Natasha Howard. The countdown is on, 24 points away from 100. What kind of celebration should we do in the chat if the Fever reach 100 points? Haley Jones has it out front, 5:20 for the third. Jones pressured by Natasha Howard, and a foul called on Natasha Howard. That's her second. Indiana has 5 players in double figures. Howard will come out. KK Timpson comes in. The Fever at the Sun Tuesday. That'll be an 8 p.m. tip-off. We'll have it for you here on the channel. And we'll have a pregame at 7:30. Dwayne got the answer right. I'll tell you the question and the answer in a minute. Free throw no good for Haley Jones. How many times have the Indiana Fever scored 100 points? Did it once. Bonus question. Who is the team they rang up 100 points against? Caitlin Clark gets a breather. She's sitting with 12 points right now. 12 points and 9 assists. So she is flirting with a double-double. I say she's flirting with a triple-double. Haley Jones with another free throw. It is good. 76-48. 5:18 left in the third. Harry McDonald across the timeline into the front court outside left. McDonald with a scissor dribble against Agumbawale. Now underneath to Boston. Boston turns and fakes at the free throw line. Now works it right of the lane. Spins in on Yeru. Comes up shooting. Missing. Rebound, Asia James. Asia James on the fly in the front court. Works off the screen from Agumbawale, who is scoreless this afternoon. Out front is Yeru. Yeru holds and looks. Finds Bueckers on the right baseline. Bueckers throws the shot up and in. Wow. How did that fall? 76-50 and 4:40 for the third. Aaliyah Boston out front between the circles. Place it right side to Cunningham. Sophie Cunningham on the move against Asia James. Backs up 3-point stripe. 13 on the shot clock. Aaliyah Boston on the left wing. Over the top pass into KK Timpson. Backs in on Haley Jones. Throws the hook up. No good. Ball tipped. Comes down to Paige Bueckers. Haley Jones on the fly in the front court. Jones with a bounce pass underneath to Agumbawale. Agumbawale turns on the dribble. Over the top pass into Yeru. Yeru fakes. Reverse layup. Good. And Stephanie White calls time. Stephanie White calls time. 4:11 left in the third. Indiana 76 and Dallas 52 on your alternative play-by-play home for the Indiana Fever, Snowman Sportsnet, and the Indiana Sports Hub. All right, I threw a question out there. How many times we got that question right? Moose, Dwayne Musso from Canada. What part of Canada are you from, Moose? Want to shout you out the right way. How many times have the Fever scored 100 points this year? The answer is 1. Who was the team that rang it up against? It was not Chicago. It was not Chicago. 26 watching. Please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you can, please make a donation. Trying to help my family here, trying to get back into the business of helping my family, and having this be a source of income for me, because I am disabled right now. I'm working my way back from cancer and a couple of other things. BGS it more, the master teacher himself, says drop a like. Thank you, BGS. Love you, partner. Thanks for the assist. Thanks for the assist. I appreciate it. Hey, BGS, you doing a Patreon stream today? If so, I'll drop by. If I get a chance, I'll drop by. Went in, checked on the wife. She's doing good. Actually, she's actually sleeping right now. Tuesday, we go to Connecticut. Actually, we go to Boston to play the Connecticut Sun. LaSalle, Ontario, near Windsor, south of Detroit. Okay, cool. I've always wanted to visit Canada and see the sports scene there. Always wanted to visit Canada. What time you going on? What time you going with your Patreon stream, sir? 76-52 our score. Aaliyah Boston has 13. Kelsey Mitchell has 15. Sophie Cunningham 12 for the Indiana Fever. Lee Yiru with 14. Paige Bueckers a dozen. Asia James with 11 off the bench. And Sophie Cunningham's 12 comes off the bench for Indiana. It's been the bench play that has not only kept Indiana in games, but won them some games. But there are a few games, New York being one, where they lost by a pair. And Connecticut at home should have beaten them. The inconsistent play of the Fever is so maddening to me. 5:30 Pacific. Okay. I'll try and drop by, my man. There were some games that they should have won, but they didn't. One of them was two of them was the two they lost to Golden State by double digits. They had a 9-point lead, and we did that game Wednesday. Had a 9-point lead, and couldn't hold it. Next Saturday is the All-Star game, and I will be a part of it because I'm going to do the game from here. And they got downtown Indy all ready for it. Los Angeles Street, I love it. Minnesota Lane, I love what Indianapolis is doing for the All-Star game. They're turning some of the streets into the team names. They have it in play to Cunningham outside left. Cunningham holds and looks. Clark still getting a breather. Here's Mitchell flying down the lane. Shoots it up. Nope, foul called. And Mitchell shoots 2. 3:55 left in the third. Kelsey Mitchell to the free throw line. 15 points in the game. Kelsey Mitchell, 605 3-point field goals made. She drops that free throw. Next trivia question goes like this. Who was the leading scorer over Australia in the under-19 final and and also won tournament MVP? Second free throw up, second free throw down. 78-52, Indiana the lead, and 3:50 for the third. Bueckers over the top pass to Haley Jones. Jones into the front court, works her way to the right. Now crosses back over to the left against Sophie Cunningham, hands it to Agumbawale. Agumbawale holds and looks. Agumbawale starts her drive, left of the lane, lean in, flip. Nope. Rebound tip to Agumbawale, goes up, missed it. Ball tap back outside to Bueckers. Bueckers on the drive into the lane, drops the bounce pass to Agumbawale, baseline jump. Rebound taken down by Aaliyah Boston. Sophie Cunningham hustles it up. Cunningham in the front court, outside left. Over the top pass underneath to KK Timpson. Timpson backs in, goes up, blocked by Jones, and a jump ball. 3:17 left in the third. Can the Fever get to 100 points today? I say yes, and the countdown is on. They're sitting at 78 right now, and they got 3+ minutes left in the third. If they can get another dozen points and get to 90, I say a 100-point game is guaranteed. Or they get to like 85 or 86 or something like that. What do you guys think? If they get over 80 points, do the Fever score 100? Man, a lot of games missed for Dallas for injury. Paige Bueckers missed 5. Agumbawale missed 3. DJ Carrington missed 8. Maddie Seagrass missed 11. And Tyasha Harris, out for the season, has missed 16 games with a knee injury. Man, oh man. All right, jump ball left of the on the left side of the circle. It'll be Yiru against KK Timpson. Timpson, the rookie from Notre Dame. The ball is tapped. And Mitchell able to gain control for Indiana. They'll have 10 to shoot. Mitchell in the front court. Mitchell stutter step dribble on the drive into the lane. Goes up, had it blocked, foul called. And Mitchell shoots 2. Asia James picks up the foul. And for James, that is her first. 2 free throws coming for Kelsey Mitchell. We got scratched. Ooh, that stings. That absolutely stings. I know that much. So Mitchell heads to the free throw line to shoot 2. Mitchell gets ready. Looking for point number 18. Got it. 3:08 left in the third. This is the biggest lead of the afternoon, 79-52 in favor of the Indiana Fever. Mitchell gets ready. The second attempt on the way is no good. Ball tapped high in the air, on the floor, out of bounds, stays with Indiana with 3:05 left in the third. Callie Greenshield says, go Fever. Absolutely. A loose ball foul is when no one has possession, and when one player gains possession of a loose ball and then another player commits a foul. That's a loose ball foul. Clark to bring it in. Foul line extended left. Looking. They go over the top into Dantas. Hands it back to McDonald. Clark has it between the rings, off to the right. Here comes Clark on the drive, right baseline, back to Dantas. She'll lift up a 3 from the right wing. Rebound tip. Tip twice. Sophie Cunningham comes down with it. Another chance for the Fever. 12 on the clock and 2:50 for the third. Caitlin Clark has it off to the right. Caitlin Clark over the top pass to Dantas, flying in, lean in, flip. Good. Damaris Dantas with their first bucket. And it's 81-52 and 2:39 left in the third. Caitlin Clark with 10 assists. She's got her double-double. Here's Bueckers at the free throw line. Steal by Clark. 5th steal for Caitlin Clark this afternoon. Caitlin Clark on the fly. A deep 3 from the right. Rebound to Agumbawale. Hands off to Asia James. James in the front court outside right. Hands it to Paige Bueckers. Bueckers against Caitlin Clark. Here's Bueckers backing up on the dribble. Now finds Yiru. Left baseline jumper. Good. 81-54. Now they go over the top to KK Timpson against Yiru. Spins down the lane and shoots it up no good. Rebound taken down by Agumbawale, but a foul is called. Sophie Cunningham got run over. Caitlin Clark has 10 assists this afternoon. 17th career game with 10 assists. The rest of the Indiana history only has 16 as a team. And she's got 17 in a year and a half. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Free throw no good for Sophie Cunningham. 82-54. Caitlin Clark, 4 of 10 from distance, 4 of 10 from the field, but she has 12 points and 10 assists. Sophie Cunningham with another free throw. 2:02 left in the third. Now they They go back the other way. The layup is good, 82-56. Cunningham dropped the free throw. Kayla Clark across into the front court. Works off the Dantas screen. Clark on the fly, right of the lane. Lost the ball. Bueckers a steal. Back they come the other way. Bueckers in the front court on the drive in on Cunningham. Shoots it in and draws the foul. 82-58 with a free throw to come for Paige Bueckers. Bueckers, 14 points. Looking for point number 15. Bueckers has gotten better over the course of the season. And Callie got the trivia question right. Fever have scored 100 points in a game this year. Who was it against? It was against the New York Liberty. They beat them 102-88. I believe that's the score. Bueckers, 14 points on the afternoon, 6 for 10 from the field. Bueckers' free throw is good. She's got 15. It's 82-59. 23-point Indiana lead. McDonald trots it up. 1:35 left in the third. See if we can get a few more points before the fourth quarter. Here's McDonald to the free throw line. Stops and starts. Now goes in. Shoots it up. No good. Yeru the rebound for Dallas. Here they come left to right. Paige Bueckers outlet pass Agumbawale. Agumbawale with a fake on Caitlin Clark. Backs up on the dribble. Agumbawale on the fly all the way into the lane. Gives it to Hines Allen, who got stripped. It's out of bounds. Stays with Dallas. And I think there may be a review on this one. Yep. Stephanie White's going to call for a review. And she says something that was not nice. I don't know how I got the ability to read lips. I guess doing basketball for some 30 years. And that should be Indiana ball because it went off of Maisha Hines Allen. That should be Indiana ball. We have 1:15 remaining in the third. 82-59, Indiana with the lead. They've outscored them so far 18-17, but it was the second quarter that blew this game wide open as the Fever outscored Dallas 36-15. 64 points in the first half for the Indiana Fever. That's the highest total by any team all year in the first half. I think this is going to be over. I think this call is going to be overturned. It should be Indiana ball. They're taking a look at it on the. That should be Indiana ball because it went off of Hines Allen. Why does Bueckers have so few points? Trying to get her teammates involved. From the way I'm looking at it, this should be Indiana ball. Yep. Indiana ball. The call's overturned. Fever retain their timeout. They'll still have 4 plus a reset. 1:16 left in the third. Indiana 82, Dallas 59. So that's a turnover for Dallas. .116 left in the third. Agumbawale is scoreless. 0 for 10 from the field. Let me say that again. Arike Agumbawale is scoreless as we approach the end of the third quarter. 0 for 10 from the field. Never seen a game like this from Agumbawale. And it took me a while to realize she didn't have any points. Agumbawale, the 8-year veteran from Notre Dame, is scoreless, and BGS says Arike is hurt. Seems like she's playing that way, but she's trying her best to get into the scoring column. And now we get a foul off to the right, on a loose ball foul off to the right. Caitlin Clark will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. 1:07 left in the third. 82-59. Indiana has led from the word go. Dallas led twice in the ball game, 2-0, and then 6-3. And after that, that's been all Indiana fever. Free throw good for Caitlin Clark. She's got 13 in the game. Who was the leading scorer over Australia in the Under-19 tournament? I'll take a wild guess and say Caitlin Clark. 84-59. In a hurry is Quinterly. Out front, Yiru. On the left side of Gumbawali. Fakes and look. Gumbawali has it left baseline on the drive. Foul called on Sophie Cunningham. I'm going to take a wild guess at Callie's trivia question, and I'll say Caitlin Clark. I know I'm going to be wrong, but it's a guess. 84-59, 14 and 10 assists for Caitlin Clark this afternoon. So the floor general being a floor general with her shots not consistently falling. Agumbawali's free throw is good. That's her first point of the afternoon. Oh for 3 from distance, 0 for 10 from the field. She knocks her second free throw down. She's got a pair of points in the game. 57 seconds left in the third. 84-61. Caitlin Clark has it out front. Deep on the right wing. Clark against Agumbawali. Backs up on the dribble. 12 to shoot. 44 on the big one. Clark again backs up on the dribble against Agumbawali. Hands it to Dantas. Over the top pass back to Clark. Baseline Cunningham. Cunningham pitches it back out to McDonald. 2 to shoot. 1 to shoot. Long 3. No good. Ball tipped to Yiru. And that is a turnover. A scientific wild ass guess. It is a wild guess. It is a wild guess. Quinterly in the front court. 28 seconds left in the third. Bueckers has it outside right. Bueckers on the drive against McDonald. Lifts the shot up and good. 84-63. 19 seconds left in the third. They'll play for one. Shot clock is off. Clark across the timeline into the front court. Orders everybody away. They'll go with a 1-4 spread. Bounce pass Dantas on the right wing. 8 seconds. McDonald with a pitch back left to Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive left of the lane. Comes up shooting. Nope. And a offensive foul. She says, no way. Why is that an offensive foul? I mean, Cunningham got fouled first by Quinterly. 3-2. Quinterly's deep three, in and out, and that's the quarter. Done with 3. It's Indiana 64 and Dallas 83. Can the Fever get 100 this afternoon? Let me take a breather and we'll find out. Fourth quarter comes after this quick break. Whew. All right, 84-63 as we get you ready for the fourth and final period for this afternoon's game. And the question is, can the Fever hit 100 points? I believe they will. I believe they will hit 100 points. All right, 84-63 as we get ready for the fourth quarter. And the lineups I have in front of me go Yiro Ogunbowale, Bueckers Quinterly, and Maisha Hines-Allen. It's Howard, it's Clark, Dantes Cunningham, and Ari McDonald, but we'll reset the lineups for you. That's the lineup that ended the third period. Here we go. The fourth and final period. The countdown is on, 16 points away from 100. What kind of celebration should we do? Enrique keeps shaking her hand like she has a wrist injury. Seems that way, man. I want to see a game where Dallas and Indiana play and both Bueckers and Caitlin Clark get 30 in a game and just have it easily be a 100-point game. Here we go with the fourth quarter. Bueckers is 17, Caitlin Clark 14. That's the scoring duel this afternoon. McDonald with a bounce with a bullet pass to Howard. She's got the layup. 86-63, 14 away from 100. The countdown is on with 9:40 left in the money period. Bueckers lost the ball, got it back to Yiru, 14 on the clock. Yiru on the move to the left, picks up the dribble, finds Maisha Hines-Allen over the top into Ogunbowale, back to Hines-Allen, 4-3, got it. 20-point lead, 86-66. 9:18 left in the fourth quarter. Howard has it off to the left, now to McDonald. McDonald on the move into the lane, throws a shot up, nope, and a loose ball foul. Loose ball foul going the other way against Natasha Howard. 86-66, Indiana with the lead. Dallas 6-15 on the year coming into today. Indiana 10-10. Quinterly brings it up. Guarded by Caitlin Clark out front. Bounce pass, Bueckers on the left wing. Guarded by Lexi Hall. Bueckers on the move to the right. A bounce pass kicked by Caitlin Clark. And Dallas will reset. Max Clamage doing damage in the chat with us this afternoon. Here comes Bueckers. Over the top into Quinterly. Got the layup. 86-68. Dallas back within 18. Here comes Caitlin Clark on the move in the front court. Turns on J.J. Quinterly. Works off the Boston screen. Looks for help. Over the top into Boston. Goes up. Had a block foul called, and Boston shoots a pair. If you would have told me that Arike Ogunbowale would be held scoreless through three quarters, or almost scoreless through three quarters, and be 0 for 10 from the field, I'd have called you crazy. Free throw good for Aaliyah Boston. 14 points today for Boston, 87-68, 8:26 left. The second attempt on the way is good. 88-68. The countdown is on. 12 points to 100. Can the Fever get there? If they do, we're going to celebrate. with a lot of splashes in the chat. Bueckers has it between the rings. Bueckers on the drive, right of the lane, comes up shooting and hitting. What a shot. Bueckers is 19, 88-70. Clark back the other way with a wraparound dribble against Quinterly. Clark on the move to the right. Clark on the attack to the baseline. Fakes underneath to Boston. Back to Clark. Clark on the drive. In from the left. A bullet pass underneath to Aaliyah Boston. She's got the layup. 90-70. 10 points away from 100. 7:47 left in the ball game. Here's Quinterly driving left baseline. Gives it to Bueckers. Underneath, they throw it out of bounds. Which way? Stays with Connecticut. Stays with Dallas. I beg your pardon. I'm looking ahead to Connecticut. Oh my gosh. I want to see who's in the three-point contest this year. Because I know Bueckers and Clark have got to be two of them. They have it in play, and it's tipped out of bounds by Lexi Hall. As Quinterly looks to come in, baseline left. Baseline left jumper by Bueckers, no good. Rebound tip to Hines Allen. Poked away and stolen. Boston comes up with a steal. Over the top pass to Kelsey Mitchell. Got the layup. Kelsey Mitchell is 21. And the lead is 22, 92-70. 8 points away from 100 with 7:23 left. 12 assists today for Caitlin Clark. Here comes Quinterly. Stops. Left of the lane jumper. Nope. Rebound. Caitlin Clark. Can she get a triple-double? If Caitlin Clark somehow gets a triple-double, I want to see basketballs in the chat with the word triple-double. I want to see hashtag triple-double if she gets one today. Clark on the move against Allen. Throws the shot up. It counts, but a foul is called on Maisha Hines Allen. $22-point lead for Indiana. And Caitlin Clark doing what she does best, getting her teammates involved. Here's Clark on the drive. Over the top pass to Howard. Got the layup. 94-70. 6 points away from 100. On the move is Quinterly with 6:50 left. Quinterly on the drive. Pull-up jumper in the lane. Got it. 94-72. Caitlin Clark in the front court outside right. Here comes Clark on the drive, right of the lane. Fakes, turns, shoots, banks it, no good. Ball on the floor. Yeru has it for Dallas. They run ahead to Quinterly. Quinterly in the front court. Quinterly spins on Lexi Hall. Hall took it away. Lexi Hall with a steal. That's 10 steals for Indiana this afternoon. Ahead to Howard, now to Lexi Hall. Bounce pass left corner. Donald three. Mitchell three. Missed it. Yeru the rebound. Gives it to Bueckers on a loose ball foul against Natasha Howard. Oscar Harrell is a new subscriber. Thank you, Oscar. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody tuning in to the games this afternoon. I asked a question earlier. Who's the NFL team that you follow this year? The two I'm going to follow and do play-by-play for are the Colts and the 49ers. And BGS has ridden shotgun with me for the 49ers game. In fact, it was the Super Bowl against Kansas City. Quinterly hands it to Maisha Hines Allen, turns on the dribble, and a foul called on the top. No! Other way! It's going the other way. And that'll lead us to a timeout. 5:55 remaining in the ball game. It's Indiana 94 and the Wings 72 on your alternative play-by-play home for the Indiana Fever, Indiana Sports Hub, and Snowman Sportsnet. Got to be my official out cue. Whoever buys some airtime for commercials, and I mean truly buy some airtime, I will definitely give them a shout because I'm going to sell some airtime as cheap as I can because it's it's not traditional airtime that I'm selling for my radio stations. It's not usual airtime. But yes, I am selling airtime. We got 30 watching right now. That is terrific. 30 watching. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hit the Cash App to support the show. Hit the Super Chat. Please, please, please. I beg of y'all, please support the channel. Because this is how I'm going to make my living until I move to the new place we're going to go and I find a school there to broadcast. Rising Rhino will be on at 6:45 with the BC Lions and the Edmonton Eskimos. I got to take a peek at that. Caitlin Clark has 5 steals this afternoon. That ties a career high. That is her career high. Beg your pardon. That is a career high. Ooh, Pure Adrenaline Sports is on. Hey, folks, let's do a raid, shall we? Let's do a raid. I'm having fun with this. I'm taking my professionalism and I'm adding a little fun to it. Do me a favor, folks. Let's show some love to Pure Adrenaline Sports. Yeah, he's crediting people for being there. Ah, doggone it. Dang it. Doggone it. Bleep, bleep, bleep. All right. End of 2 in Texas, and the Astros lead 2-0. Excuse me. The Rangers lead 2-0 over the Astros. They have it in play, and we're back to business. 5:45 left. Indiana 6 away from 100. The countdown is on. They go over the top into Boston. Backdoor McDonald. She's got the layup. Yeru with a 3 from the right. Short. Rebound, Ari McDonald. McDonald in the front court, plays it to Boston. Back to McDonald on the right wing. McDonald fakes. Howard has it on the left wing. Now to Cunningham. Bounce pass underneath and a foul called with 5:08 left. Let's do a raid, folks. Let's do it. Let's do a raid, shall we? 96-72. They have it in play to McDonald. McDonald on the drive. Gets people out of the way and misses the layup. Rebound comes down to McDonald. Bounce pass KK Timpson. She goes up, had it blocked. Rebound Quinterly. Bounce pass head to Asia James. James lost the ball. Able to get it back out to Quinterly. Quinterly on the right wing. They go underneath the Becker. She's got the layup. 96-74. 4 points away from 100. The countdown is on. And let's do a raid real quick. McDonald goes to Timpson. Timpson in on Yeru. Double fake goes up. Scores. That's 98. 2 points away from 100 with 4:14 left. 98-74. Fever with the lead. Quinterly has it in the front court. And a foul called out front. Let's do a Snowman raid, will you? Let's show some love for them. Let's show some love for them right there. Go to his channel. He's doing the Mets game right now against the Royals and show him some love with the hashtag Snowman Raid. We get another foul out front. 4:04 left in the ball game. Fever 98, Dallas 74. With 4 minutes and 4 seconds left. Foul line extended left. They look to come in. They come in play to J.J. Quinterly. Yiro has it to the right. Quinterly on the right wing. 3:58 left. Over the top pass into Yiro. Yiro had it tipped away. Stays with Dallas. Bueckers to throw it in. Baseline right. In play to Hines Allen. Back to Bueckers. A three from the right corner. Nope. Rebound Yiro. Yiro to the hoop. Shoots it up. Nope. And ball on the floor. Taken down by Hines Allen. Out to Bueckers. Bueckers on the drive into the lane. Forces the shot up. Nope. With a foul called. And Paige Bueckers shoots a pair. 3:42 left in the ball game. Indiana leads 98-74. Paige Bueckers, 19 points on the afternoon, shooting for points 20 and 21. Lexi Hull and Caitlin Clark just may have the rest of the afternoon off. Bueckers free throw. Wow, Bueckers is human. "21 points for Bueckers, 2 of 4 from distance, 9 of 15 from the field with 4 assists. Looking for point number 22 right here. It's on the way. Sophie Cunningham the rebound. Now a chance for 100. 3:38 left. Cunningham in the front court, turns on the dribble. Over the top pass into KK Timpson. Timpson fakes on Giesel-Soder. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Nope, but a foul called. And Timpson shoots 2, and we're shooting for 100. $3:31 left. Answer is Paige Bueckers. It was one of the two. It was going to be either Clark or Bueckers. I took a chance and said Bueckers. Timpson's free throw is good. There's 99. And now the bench mob coming in for both teams. Brianna Turner in the game. Sydney Colson is in. So it's Cunningham, Colson, Dantas, Turner, and KK Timpson. Shooting for 100. Nope. Rebound Giesel-Soder. 99-74 in favor of the Indiana Fever. 3:25 left. All the way to the hoop is Quinterly. She lays it in. $99-74. Colson has it front court to the left. Deep on the left wing, pressured by J.J. Quinterly. Colson holds and looks, picks up her dribble, now finds Dantas. Dantas out front with a straight-on three. Rebound on the floor, taken down by Maisha Hines Allen. Ahead it comes to Asia James. James on the drive, left of the lane jumper. Nope. Rebound on the floor. Colson comes down with it. 2:50 left. Indiana shooting for 100. Colson has it with a bullet pass to the left side, tipped away by Giesel-Soder out of bounds. Rudy Adversalo is with us. 1,866 people are watching Snowman's broadcast, and only 21 people hit the like button. Press the like if you love Snowman. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very much. 99-76, and we're at a timeout. 2:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. It's all Indiana Fever. 99-76 on your home for the Indiana Fever, an alternative play-by-play, Snowman Sportsnet, and the Indiana Sports Hub. Woo, have mercy. This has been a game that's been all Indiana, folks. All Indiana. Next game we'll have for you will be Tuesday night when the Fever travel to Boston to take on the Connecticut Sun. And then the next night after that, they'll go to Brooklyn to face the WNBA champion New York Liberty. We'll have them both for you. 8 p.m. tip-off for both games, 7:45 for the pregame show. Rudy Aversalo, you're welcome, Snowman. No one calls it like you. Man, I appreciate that. Last question. When was the first time Bueckers and Clark faced off in college? Ooh, that's a good one. When was the first time Paige Bueckers and Caitlin Clark faced off in college? Oh, man. Oh, man. That is a great trivia question. That's a great trivia question. Callie Greenshield says, hit the like and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a broadcast. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. And if you can, help me and my family out with a donation to $ Tallman Dr. K50. Really appreciate everybody tuning in this afternoon. Can't believe 1,800 people are watching. I'm just living out a dream doing my play-by-play broadcast. So thank you all for tuning in. That is truly appreciated. That is truly appreciated. I appreciate you guys. Ran into a couple of Colts fans in here. Who else watches NFL football? If so, what's your team? 2 here in the household. It's the Colts and the San Francisco 49ers. Breakdown today, Mitchell has 20, Howard 18, Boston 17, Clark 14, and Cunningham 13. Those are the Indiana leading scorers, with Howard going 8 for 9, Boston going 7 for 11. Caitlin Clark also has 13 assists in the ball game. Black and gold. Steelers fan here. Okay, I can dig that. Hey, Rudy, your thoughts on this Steelers signing Aaron Rodgers for a 1-year deal? And I think this is his last year. All right, Fever have it in play as Dantas hands to Cunningham. 2:33 left. They go low for Dantas. Dantas backs in. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Rebound taken down by the Dallas Wings as Asia James comes up with it. James underneath Haley Jones. She shoots it in. (99-78) and 2:11 left. Cunningham has it outside left. Cunningham holds and looks. Works off the Dantas screen. Over the top pass in the corner. A Colson 3 is blocked. Hines Allen takes it down. Here's Gietzel-Solder with a 3. Yep. Callie Green says, my dad is a Packer fan, and I don't follow football. He still has a bit left in the tank, but how much does he have left in the tank? Truly. 99-81. Gietzel-Solder, 5 points on the day, along with 7 rebounds. Turner to Dantas in the left corner. Dantas 3 missed. Rebound Hines Allen. Back they come the other way. Maisha Hines Allen with a bounce pass underneath to J.J. Quinterly. Comes out to the right corner. To the right corner. Wraparound dribble and comes up shooting. Rebound Timpson. 1:20 left. Come on, man. 1 point for 100. Want to see 100 this afternoon. Timpson has it out front. Holds and looks. Plays it to Turner. Underneath to Dantas. Dantas backs in on Gietzel-Solder. Fakes. Fadeaway shot in the lane. Ball on the floor. Comes back out. Dantas 3. Oh, it's in and out. Doggone it. Rebound comes down to Asia James. James on the push in the front court. Bounce pass underneath the Gietzel-Solder. Lays it in. 99-83. 50.6 left. 1 point away from 100. Across in the front court is Sophie Cunningham. On the left wing is Colson. Fans standing and applauding at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. Colson plays it right side to Cunningham. 8 to shoot. Out front, Dantas back to Cunningham. Cunningham on the drive into the lane. Pitch out Colson. A 3 from the left. Splash! And there's 100. 102-83 and 24 seconds left in the ball game. Second time this year that Indiana scored 100. Here comes Hayes. Turnaround shot in the turnaround shot in the lane. No good. Rebound Dantas. 6 seconds left. They don't have to shoot the ball. How about a splash for 100 points, folks? Fever won 2 in a row, and they win today. 102-83. That's the final score. And what a ball game for the Indiana Fever. Balanced scoring all around. Caitlin Clark with her second game with 10 plays, with at least 10 points, 10 assists, and 5 steals. Second time she's done that this year. She has 17 games for the Fever with 10 points and 10 assists. And as a franchise, they only have 16. They only have 16 combined until Paige Bueckers showed up. All right, to the box score we go as the Fever pull away and win by a final of 102-83. Scoring leaders for the day, Paige Bueckers led them with 21 points. Kelsey Mitchell led Indiana with 20. Fever shot 51.9 from the field, 51.9% from the field, 47.9 for Dallas. Only 9 turnovers for the Indiana Fever this afternoon. That is huge. That is huge. Only 9 turnovers today for Indiana. Indiana now moves to 11-10 on the year with their second straight win. They move to the 7th place in the playoff chase. And the full box score looks like this. Yiru ends with 16 points. Giesel Shoulder has 7. Ogunbowale ended with a pair, and no field goals made for Arike Ogunbowale. That's crazy. That's the great defense Indiana put on her today to keep her from going off. And having the game that many expected her to have. All right, let's go over the final numbers in the ball game. This is where I usually take a commercial, but I want to interact with the fans instead. Rudy Aversalo says, "Thank you, Snowman, for a great broadcast. Cheers. Cheers to you, and thank you for tuning in this afternoon." The Moose, Dwayne Musso, says, "Thanks, Brian. Thanks to you. I appreciate you guys." All right, box score looks like this for Indiana. Natasha Howard finished with 18 points. Leah Boston 17. Kelsey Mitchell 20 to lead all scores, or to lead Indiana, I beg your pardon. Caitlin Clark 14. Lexi Hall had 3. Sophie Cunningham 13 off the bench for the Indiana Fever. Everybody that played, well, Breonna Turner didn't get a bucket, didn't have a chance for one. Damaris Dantes finished with a pair. Timpson finished with 7. Colson 3. Cunningham 13. And Ari McDonald finished with 5. And for the second time this year, the Indiana Fever have scored 100 points. Next time we'll be with you will be Tuesday from Boston, when the Indiana Fever travel to Boston to take on the Connecticut Sun. That's an 8 p.m. tip-off. Note the time, 8 p.m. tip-off. We're up at 7:45 with our pregame show. And then the next night, they go to Brooklyn to face the WNBA champion, New York Liberty. Final one more time from Indianapolis, Indiana. It's the Fever 102 and the Dallas Wings 83. Indiana moves to 11-10 on the year. Dallas drops to 6-16. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. We'll be back with you on Tuesday for more Indiana Fever basketball. God bless you, and so long, everybody. The preceding has been a presentation of the Indiana Sports Hub and Snowman Sportsnet. Thanks for listening, everybody.